Hello everyone, it is Danlags, and today I got a fun little video for you guys. Today we're going to be taking a walk down Nostalgia Road, and I'm going to be showing you guys my first ever Minecraft world here on Xbox 360. So I started playing Minecraft about 2 years ago on Xbox, and here is the first world I ever played on. So we get to see all my newbie stuff that I built today, just as kind of like a fun little walk through time, I guess, kind of video. But so we're gonna start over here, I guess. This is like the original spawn point. And I remember I was experimenting with glowstone after I took an exploration to the Nether, and I was putting them all over the place. So we'll start over here, and the first thing that I built. So it's gonna be funny to see how newbie I was back in the day, and I still kind of am pretty newbie, but back in the day, you know, I was built some hilarious looking things, and this was the first ever like fort I had on Xbox, and as you can see, looks pretty damn awesome. I made myself a moat here to keep intruders away, and I just fell in it, so I'm gonna have to try to find my way out of here. I made this staircase out of the moat, and I had this bridge going across. This is funny because all this snow is here, and you know, this used to be like a kind of like a regular old biome, but it turned into like an ice biome after an update. So this is like original Minecraft when it first came out on console. So we've had a lot of updates since then. Right here we have the pool area outdoor entrance. So here's my pool area with my glowstone and assorted dirt and a fireplace inside the pool area. So if we come through here, this is kind of like the main room of my first hut. Now remember, this is back in survival when I built this, so I was a complete noob. I remember I used to, when I put stuff in the furnace, I didn't know that you could actually exit out of the furnace and it would continue cooking. So I would just sit in the furnace and like watch the things cook. It was embarrassing. Just thinking about it makes me cringe a little bit. But anyway, this was my first bedroom, and I put a little good night sign on the wall. So when I went into bed, it said good night. I don't know. I thought it was funny, but. Let's see. Let's go down here. This is hilarious, all this stuff. So right here is my mine. You know, this was my first mine where I had a bunch of stuff and all these chests. This is stuff all still here after all this time. And I don't know why this ice is here. That's kind of weird. But if we break this, we can go down to my mine. So let's go down here. If we come over here, we got the mines do not enter. So we're going to enter anyway. And let me fly down here just to increase the speed of this, but basically it just comes all the way down here. I didn't bother making myself any headroom at any point. I put a sign for myself saying don't get lost. I'm not sure if that helped or not, but I cleared out a bunch of space over here. Clearly didn't have enough to get that iron, but let's see, and that lapis lazuli as well, so clearly. Oh, that's right, you know, I remember now. Back in the day, lapis lazuli, there was no XP when I played on this world, so I guess I didn't mind like redstone and lapis lazuli that much because it wasn't necessary. See if I can still remember my way through these mines. I think I kind of remember them still after all this time. But yeah, over here is called the jackpot. This is where I found my first diamonds down here. So, oh my god, that's actually a pretty big little lava thing. I don't know why I ever covered that up. But no, it's like over here somewhere is where I found my first ever diamonds. I don't know why I didn't mine that coal. I guess I just didn't need it back in the day because you don't need XP. But yeah, I mean, this is funny. It's just funny being back in this first world. I wanted to do this video because I actually like stumbled upon this world the other day just playing around, and you know, I wanted to do a video on it just because, you know, it just brings back a lot of memories, and you know, just kind of get the whole memory thing for you guys as well. Since leave some comments, guys, let me know, talk about your first worlds or something like that. Let me know about your first worlds, and you know, how bad were they, like how newbie were they, or were you just a beast right from the start? I clearly just sucked when I first started playing this game. I had no clue how to play. I didn't know how to make buckets or anything like that. I remember one point I think I YouTubed how to get water or something like that, like how to harness water or something along those lines. So I really sucked at this game when I first started playing it, and then for whatever reason I thought that putting giant pillars of lava and water would help me find my way back when I was exploring. So after a little bit of time, I started to learn more about the game, and I built this house over here. This was like the first like little beach house that I made. And you know, it's really, I mean, it's terrible, but it's not that terrible for like, you know, first week ever playing Minecraft before. So, you know, I still accept this as as my first ever place that I stayed in back in the day. So let's see, what else can we check out? There's a whole bunch of stuff on this world, but we'll start. This right here was like another mine or something like that. I don't know why that's there. This here leads to the second floor of, well, this is just another like area where I cleared out just because I needed stone and things like that to build things. And this was like the second floor of the, you know, little hut that I made down here. But if you fly up this ladder, I actually built another little like thing up here. It's like another house made out of all cobblestone, and I thought it'd be brilliant to make the floor out of glass and have it overview the valley. At the time, I thought that was an absolutely brilliant idea. So, it's just funny how this wasn't even that long ago. This was only like 2 years ago that I did all this, and it's amazing how far I've came on this game. But yeah, this was the room. Here we go. We got the domain. So yeah, and I liked signs back in the day. Yeah, do not disturb. I had a bunch of note blocks and things like that. In here was like one of the furnace rooms. But the funny part is, if you come up here, I made like this thing, and at this time, this was actually the max height limit. Like this is as high as you could go in terms of like building, since it's right at the cloud level. So you couldn't go to like block 256. So right here we had the leap of death. So I used to jump off into the water, but now it's ice because it's turning into a snow biome as we speak. And then up here was another even worse leap that you could jump out onto the water. So I just jumped down, tried to land in the water. Obviously it used to be water, not ice. Let's see what else we got. Over here was the Nether Portal. In here was my underwater house. So I have this little hole down here that leads you down to the underwater house. I thought it would, when I first built this, I was like, this is amazing. This is so cool. And what I thought would happen was, when I broke one block of glass, I thought the entire thing would get flooded, not just like a little bit of it. So joke was on me, I guess. I remember all this stuff like it was yesterday. But anyway, we're done with that part of the world. So after a while, I got bored and I started exploring the world, and I eventually boated my way all the way over to this biome. And over here, again, I continue the theme of the, you know, large pillars of water to mark my territory. But I remember one time I had a cow stuck in this little pen. This was the house that I built around the waterfall, and clearly I had a fascination for glass and netherrack back in the day. So here was my house that I lived in for a while, and this one is pretty nice. Pretty nice for the time, I guess. This is where I slept, and here's my chests. And I still have this set of iron leggings and iron armor, I guess, in there. That's pretty nice. So, and I think at one point, let's see, how do I get upstairs? No, that's downstairs. Oh yeah, upstairs is over here. So, this was, oh wait, I have a golden hot tub in here, don't I? I think this was, oh no, I started making this into a golden hot tub and with lava underneath of it, but I never had enough gold. And I really loved placing pictures in random spots. That was my thing as well, so. God, this is so bad. People are probably laughing at me in the comments right now. It's all good, though. I love this world. This is like my first ever world. The origins of Minecraft. So this was like the ceiling or the roof up here, and I made this little like penthouse thing for my friends when they came on the world. So this was the guest area. So you can come up here and look out this window. This is a pretty nice view up here. So that's what I built for my friends. And then my last thing that I made on this world was over here. This is when I started playing with my friends more. All that stuff we just saw was me playing by myself, but my friends started to get the game, and this was the first like official house that I built. This was like the first house I ever really made that I really tried hard on to make it look like pretty good. And you know, as you can see, it looks terrible now, but I remember back when I finished this thing, I was so proud of it. Oh my god, it's just awesome. And this right here is the Lodic Bridge, named after the infamous I Am Lodic, because he got stuck in the water one time and he couldn't get out, so I made him a bridge and called it the Lodic Bridge. I think that's the story behind that. I could be wrong, but in here, like I said, this was the house. This is the house of destiny. This is so bad, but I remember like finishing this, and all my friends were like, damn, you're freaking good at building, man. You're the best. So everyone would be like, oh, we got to make Dan build all the stuff because he's the best. Oh, this is good times. I remember all this stuff like it was yesterday. This is good stuff. So guys, leave some comments. Let me know your nostalgic moments. What got you into Minecraft? There's some golden apples in here. What got you into Minecraft? What made you love this game? What made you get addicted to it? I remember I used to play this game like 24/7 when I first came out for Xbox, and I was so addicted to it, and I still am today. And you know, all like the best moments that you have on Minecraft are when the game first came out, and this world just brings back a lot of great moments, a lot of really terrible builds, clearly. Over here we have the glass house. Tyler and I built a house completely out of glass about 2 years ago. We thought this was pretty cool. And then this over here was Tyler's first ever house. This was the Lodic's cottage. So this was his first ever house. This was actually back when I used to call him Lodic. You know, we were on a first name basis at that point, since we don't know each other in real life. We met each other over Xbox, so we were never on a first name basis. So he used to call me Dan, since that was my gamer tag, but I called him Lodic since his gamer tag was I Am Lodic. So Such an awesome world. So guys, thanks for watching the video. I just wanted to do a little nostalgia tour since, you know, I love this world. I thought I would share it with you guys. You know, the origins of my channel, I guess. This was way before I started YouTube. This was almost a year before I started. So this was I didn't even have making a YouTube channel and having it grow into what it has become today wasn't even like a preconceived thought in my mind when I was playing on this world. So it's kind of crazy what happens after just 2 years later, how different, you know, my experience on this game is. And guys, thanks for watching the video. I'd appreciate it. Give it a like button, and you know, if you give it a like, if you remember all your great moments you had on your first ever worlds, and again, share some moments or anything like that in the comments. I'd love to hear some of your stories back, you know, from right when this game first came out. So guys, thanks for watching the video, and that's pretty much it. That's all I gotta say. So again, hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'll talk to you guys on the next one. Peace out.